Yo, what's up guys, it's Young KS. Today I'm going to be starting a new series called How to Basic. Essentially we're going to be going over a lot of popular sounds that are in mainstream media and just kind of breaking them down to very simple stuff. So if you know all this stuff, I recommend watching it, just because personally whenever I get beat block or writer's block or just uninspired in general, I go watch simple ass tutorials, and those are the ones that get my mind flowing back to the basics, you know, shit like that. So let's go and get right into it. The first instrument we're going to go over, it's in the title, is the 808. It's my favorite instrument. We're going to start off by learning how to tune the 808. So we're going to get the Mafia 808. You could hear it right here out of the Foreign Tech drum kit. Link to this drum kit in the description. I already dragged it in because I was actually making some patterns with it, as you can see right here. So just go ahead and click on it. It's going to say use loop points right here. Just take it off and you're going to make sure it's cutting itself on this little wrench. And then when you go to the middle, just make sure the hold is on. You just kind of drag it around and everything else on 0, but this on 100%. And to actually find the note that the 808 is using, you're just gonna go right here. You're gonna right click or left click with control if you're on Mac. Click edit in audio editor, click this little thing right here and click detect pitch region. And as you can see, it's 2 of them. Usually I go with the second one because it's the longer one. So we go back over here and then we find D2, and then we use right click if you're on PC or control click if you're on Mac. Shows the notes right there, and then we can close this out. Second thing I want to go over is just some basic patterns. I'm going to show you all 3 different patterns on here. One of them at the very end is going to show another technique some producers are using very much in mainstream media. But let's go ahead and listen to this first pattern and see what we got. As you can see, this one's pretty simple. It's one of the most basic 808 patterns we got, but let's go and get to the next one. The second one, we're using the Spins 808. It's probably the most popular 808. If you're on Twitter, you know all about it. You hear it in pretty much every post. But let's go ahead and listen to the second pattern that's also pretty popular. Just taking mental notes of these 808 patterns and utilizing them later, like if you're in the studio with an artist and you're trying to cook up a beat like really quickly, you can utilize some of these if you're in that situation. Let's go and look at the third one. The third one, we just got a simple Pierre 808. Pretty similar to the Spin. On this one, I actually added a roll, and a roll is essentially when you give the effect that the 808 is going reverse when it's really not. I'll show exactly how to do this here in a second, but let's just go and listen to it. So right here in this part, I'm just going to delete it so I can show y'all exactly what I did. I took a regular 808 note and I put it directly before the next one that's going to lead into the next measure. And then I went over to 1/6. Usually I'm on 1/6. Sometimes I use 1/4, but almost always I'm on 1/6. And then what you're going to do is you're going to highlight it. So control or command click, and then you're going to press control or command U. And then you can see it's broken up like all this. I'll play it by itself. You know, it kind of gives a kind of a machine gun kind of effect. But what we're going to do on this, we're actually going to mess with the velocity. And if you're on PC, I believe it's Alt, but on Mac it's Control. Whichever platform you're on, you're going to hold Control, and then you're just going to drag it up on the velocity until it's kind of like this. Let's make it like a little staircase. So now we can play it by itself. You see, and then it adds that kind of reverse effect, and we can just play it right here by itself. So it kind of just goes and acts like it's reversed when it's really not. So that's a really good effect. I've seen people in Ableton or Pro Tools able to do it with the velocity and y'all's piano roll. I have no experience in either of those, even though I got Logic down here. And then one more tip that I wanted to share with y'all, just something that I do since I started making my own melodies sometime last year in 2020, is I make the melody right here. It's just something pretty simple. Just go ahead and play it by itself when it's not reversed. We're just going to go here to the piano roll where I have Omnisphere, and we're going to see that my root note right here was A sharp, and then when it switches up, since it's reversed, it goes A sharp and then G sharp. Then I exit this out on the piano roll, I go to the 808 pattern, I go to the sampler where there's nothing, and then I make it a little bit smaller, and I go right here, I add the A sharp where the A sharp is, and then I go down and make it G sharp, and that's pretty much it. It's just a little cheat sheet. So say we just cut this, and now we see exactly which notes are playing in the melody when they're playing, and we have no issue when we're making an 808 pattern. that's pretty much it, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Whichever instrument y'all want me to do next, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and thanks for showing support, man. I really appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.
Tick, 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 time running too fast. I'm nostalgic, no style, get back. Don't wanna hit, don't wanna get back. Just wanna flame it, keep flipping with that. Don't wanna flip, don't wanna breathe out, don't wanna drip. Just wanna defact, just wanna give, just wanna mention all that it is. I need focus, I need open, I need a locus, I need hope, and I pray that I find it. I rewind till I find it.